Okay, so I want to I want to show you how to extract the meat from an aloe vera plant. And in doing so, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the benefits of the aloe vera and why you should ingest the meat from the aloe vera. All right, so let's get to it. Um, I was already actually showing, doing a recording in regards to the aloe vera and how to extract. So I just want to show you, I've already cut it. This is an aloe vera stalk and the aloe vera stalk, the leaf. And I just want to show you, this is the meat, what it looks like. I'm going to cut it so that you can see what it's looking like. My goodness, I'm thinking that we are, it's a little challenging to see. All right, so I'm gonna cut it. I'll cut a little over here. And so what I've done is I cut it out so you can see um, the sap from an aloe vera is very beneficial to your body externally. So on the skin, it helps with cuts, scrapes, and burns. It can heal a cut, scrape, and burn like so quick. So so much better than your ointments and things like that that you use. What I'm gonna also do is cut off the little pricklies on the side. The little pricklies on the side is beneficial for the plant wherever it's growing from. Anything that tries to attack it and eat it, this is its defense mechanism. So I'm gonna cut the sides off. So, so I just cut the sides off the aloe vera. Um, you can purchase an aloe vera. I get a lot of my aloe vera stock from the Hispanic store because they sell lots of them in bulk, and it's pretty inexpensive. Usually, if you buy one from the health food store, they tend to upcharge you, and it costs a little bit more. And so, what I'm going to do is cut as close as I can to the skin. This is the meat. This is the meat of the aloe vera. So I'm gonna cut as close as I can to the skin. And the skin is the green part. So you wanna make sure you have, a cutting board or something to cut the aloe vera. And so here's where you have your sap. This is your sap that comes off, and the sap is what you can use for cuts, bruises, and scrapes. Also, if you have like inflamed ankles or things like that, you can take this skin and put the skin with the shiny sap still on it, put it on your ankle or wherever you have the bruise for inflammation, and put some saran wrap around it and let it just sit on there for maybe 30 minutes. And what it's doing is it's drawing out the toxins and the pus and inflammation that's built up behind the skin. And it can bring your swelling down, the inflammation down. So, the benefits of aloe vera. The aloe vera can be a gut health. It can help with heartburn, uh, acid, acid conditions, indigestion. Um, it's a wonderful superfood. I'm sorry that you can't see my face. Hey, but I wanted you to see more so of this rather than me. It's a wonderful superfood. It is a natural way to detox your body. It detoxes the organs, your colon and your liver. But what I do want to say, and what I'm doing is, I'm sorry, there it is. I was losing focus. What I'm doing is I'm just cutting it so that I can cut this out, cut the meat out, and show you what that's looking like. So it's a bit slimy, but Here's what it looks like. A little transparent, a little bit. And um, I drop it in a glass because I've done some research, and the sap that comes off of the aloe vera, I've been told that it can make you sick. Aloe vera is your natural laxative, and so can um, the aloe vera can cause you to have diarrhea if you take too much of it. And because it's a natural laxative, it is not suggested that women who are pregnant ingest the aloe vera because it can cause a miscarriage because it's such a strong laxative taken in large amounts. Um, it's known to cause miscarriages if it's taken in large amounts. It's suggested not to give it to children under the age of 12 because you're still learning what their allergies are, and you don't want them to be allergic to the aloe vera plant, even though it is very natural and it has wonderful benefits. Um, you don't, you just don't want them to be allergic to it. So it is my suggestion, and I've read um, many things that say you shouldn't give to children under the age of 12. But when you are taking the aloe vera, what it also does is it can detox your body from parasites. So, parasites and mucus plugs. Mucus plugs are in between your stool and your colon. And so, what I'm doing is taking little, because what I do is I ingest these in the morning, like a little vitamin. And so, you just take it. I take mine with some water and I just swallow it down. But some people like to chew theirs up. And so what I'm doing is taking and putting it in a mason jar. I'm putting them inside there because what it does is it allows the sap to fall off of the meat. And I put a little distilled water in there. I don't use water from out of the sink because it has a lot of things inside of it that can make us sick. And so I do not use sink water. I use water that comes out of, I use distilled water or spring water, always bottled water. And so I'm going to cut up the entire olive leaf, but I don't want to, I'm not going to do that while I'm live. I just wanted to let you know, show you what it looks like, how to cut it, and how to store it. And what happens is I'll put that in my refrigerator and let it sit overnight. And then you can take your gel slimy water and you can use it to wash your hair. And if you use it to wash your hair, you can use it for, anybody can use it, African American or not, and it pulls a lot of the oils and extra things out of your hair, and it makes it squeaky clean, and it just has a lot of benefits to it. For African American people that use it in their hair, it does strip it of oils, and in stripping it of oils, you want to replenish that. So you want to put some form of a moisturizer back on it. You can also use it as a facial. So when you pour this off, if you want to save it and use it as a facial, you can use it as a facial, and it pulls oils out of your skin. It also gets rid of, you can put it other places on your body if you have eczema. But when it pulls the oils out of your skin, you need to replenish your skin with some form of a moisturizer so that you won't have dry skin. And but you can put it on eczema. It is great for cleansing the skin. It's great. So if you have mouth sores, canker sores in your mouth, thrash in your mouth, you can take this that you are pouring out and swish it around in your mouth. If you are a person that has mouth cancer, aloe vera is absolutely wonderful, wonderful benefit for anyone that has mouth cancer. Swish it around in your mouth. And if you hold it in your mouth for like 2-3 minutes and then spit it out and swish some distilled water around in your mouth, that would be great. So thrash, cuts, um, if you have had dental work and you have the abrasions and things in your mouth, aloe vera is wonderful for healing that quickly. Um, but I really do want to speak up for people who have uh, thrash and mouth cancer. It is great, great, great for healing the mouth. If you have had chemo treatment and you start to get the sores in your mouth, and your mouth starts to, well, you're getting the sores and it becomes raw, aloe vera is wonderful, wonderful healing property for that. So, just wanted to let you, those are just let you know a few benefits of the aloe vera and how it can be helpful to you, how you can ingest it and heal the gut as well as pass mucus plugs that is in between your stool. So as you pass your stool in between, especially in the wintertime, we're sick and we're hocking up stuff, spitting it out, but sometimes we swallow it. And when that happens, it goes into your colon and it cannot break down. It can only come out through the stool. And so when it does that, um, when you take aloe vera pushes that out. And so you can look back at your stool and see the mucus plugs when they come out. Some of them are pretty big and they can come out with parasites as well. And it looks like maybe a little baby octopus, a hunk of mucus, not fist big, but pretty big, and with little, looks like little legs, but it's slimy. It's mucus. And so you're passing the mucus. You want to pass mucus plugs so that you can have a clear passageway in your colon. So, um, all right. I hope that has been helpful and allowed you to know how to extract the meat from an aloe vera, a stalk, and some helpful benefits of that. All right. See you next time with some more healthy benefits, learning how to live long healthy. See ya.